Alright guys, we're back. So let's just get started and jump right into it. Everything's set up. Again, this scale's being warmed up. Should operate really precise. Before we get started, let's just throw this 20 gram weight on it. Make sure we're right on the money. 308.65. Okay, that's what it usually gives me. And I already have this charge thrown here. Let's dump it on the actual dish and see how much it gives me. There we go, 42. I had it preset for 42. So what I do, you guys have seen me on my other reloading video, I use this big cup, and it's already coated with powder residue so nothing sticks in it, everything slides real good. And I use it just to confirm my charge. So what I do, basically, I take it off the scale, even though it's giving me 42, and I dump it back in the actual cup, and I put the pan back on to see if it zeroes out. There we go, it's zeroed out, so I know it hasn't drifted or anything. So I dump it, redump it back to make sure it reads 42. Okay, let it settle. 42. Now when I take it off of there and I dump it back into this cup, if my pan, once I put it back, goes to 0, I know I'm at 42 still. There we go. Now I can dump this back. I can dump in this right now into a case. Let me move the funnel back. And let's go ahead and throw another charge. This one we might be able to actually top it off, just to show you the precision of the scale. Right now we're at 0. Let's pick it up. Dump the charge on it. We're not going to be at 42 because I don't have my dispenser set like that. See, like I said before, 4180. That's that Lee. It's pretty precise. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my trickler and I'm going to start, let me back it up a little bit. I'm going to start trickling it to get it to like 90. Okay, 41.85. There we go, 41.90. Now I have a couple of little stick powders in this dish that I'm going to grab with the tweezer. And we are at 41.90, and we're gonna go ahead and dump one at a time just so we can see how precise this is. Okay, now when you dump one at a time, it might not recognize it right away, but if you just gently tap it, there we go, you picked it up. 41.95. Let's move it again. Still at 41 point. Let's dump one more with the tweezers. Okay, we got one little stick right there, and we're gonna dump it in there. Okay, and we're gonna move it. That was just one little kernel of Barget powder, and it might take it from 41.95 to 42. That's how sensitive that scale is. Okay, to make sure, we're going to lift it up, shake it a little bit, put it back, and it should go to 42. To make sure my scale hasn't gone out of 0, let's dump the powder back in the big cup and put the pan back. If it zeroes out, we know we're at 42. Alright, let's tear that out. $41.95. Let's dump it back. Pan is at 0. 41.95. Again, let's dump it back. Okay, we're still at 0. .95. Let's dump one little stick with the tweezers. We're still at 41.95. I might need another one. There we go, 42. Just dump like 3 little kernels there. You guys might say, wow, that takes a long time, but bro, I want to guarantee that this thing it's at 42. So we'll go ahead and dump the powder back in the cup. Make sure this pan, there we go, still at 0. The pan is still at 0. Hasn't drifted. Let's put it back on there. .42 grains. Back in here. Zero. .42 grains. We're still at 0. I know now we're at 42. Alright, let's go ahead and do another one. .75. Let's get it close. $41.90. Let's make sure our pan is still zeroed out. Okay, we're at 0. $41.90. Let's start dumping kernels with the tweezers. That's one little kernel. Okay, did not react to it. Second one. It went to $41.95 from $41.90. Get another kernel in there with the tweezers. From $41.95, let's see what it says. Okay, let's dump another one. From $41.95, let's see what it says now. It went to 42, but it's on the light side. So I'm going to put one more little kernel. If anything, it'll go to 42.1.01. Okay, I just finished dumping another one in there. There we go, 42. Should stay on there, right on the money. Let's make sure our pan's still 0. Our pan's still 0. And we know we got 42 grains of bargat. Alright, let's do another one before my time's up. Pan still 0. $41.60 through the dispenser this time. 41.60. Let's get it closer to like 41.90. There we go, we're at 41.90. Alright, let's make sure our pan's still 0. Okay, we are. 41.90. Let's start putting kernels with the tweezers. Let's just one kernel. Let's put another one because I know we gotta get a little closer. Okay, that's 2 little sticks. Let's see if it changed it. Okay, not yet. Moved it to 41.95. Let's put another one. Still at 41.95. Right there. 42. Let's add one more in case we're on the light side. There we go. 42. Let's make sure we're zeroed on the pan. There we go, 0. Telling you the thing's acting, it's really warmed up, so very accurate. Okay, so we are at 42 for sure. And now we can dump this 42 grains into this case, knowing that we are on the money. There we go, back to 0. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go out and buy this scale. Gen Pro 250 from my weight.